This video has nothing to do with the old pickup truck in this picture. But isn't the pickup just beautiful? Doesn't it just make you want to jump in it and drive it? Well, on to the video.
I'm going to take a little break from guitars and stuff. I got a condensation pump, and it's for our furnace room. And actually, this is the one I replaced with another one. And what happens is, after a while, they eventually get some crud in them. It's a drain off of the heater, the furnace. So any condensation comes into this pump, and anything else I want to put in here comes into this pump, and then it pumps it out and into the drain. Works wonderful. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm going to tear this apart because I can see there's grease and grime in there. It's just not good. So I'm going to tear that apart, clean that all up. Okay, so all I got to do is I got to take this is actually the pump part, off of here, and then clean this out because you can see all the crap in there. I'm going to, let's see, I need my duck bills. Here they are. See if I can get that apart. I may have to find a wrench that size. Okay, what's that? 3/8. So what I need is about a 1/4 inch. And I don't know if I have such a thing. Found one. So I just have to, nope, it's not 1/4 inch. 9 millimeters. So now I gotta find my millimeter. I think instead of looking for that, I'm just gonna spray this. I thought it'd come right out, but I'm gonna spray that. I don't know if I want a light like that. Here, I'll just spray this one. What I use is this CRC freeze off. And what I do if I have something that's really, really, really tough, and I turn this down a little bit, it's distracted me, or it's going to distract you. What I do is, if it's really got rusty, it's a nut in a bolt or whatever, ain't even a screw. But what I do is, the day before I'm going to take it off, if I can't get it off, I spray like, Deep Creep also, for some like WD-40 or coil or whatever it's called. But I'll do that the day before, let it set 12 to 24 hours, and then I go back and I spray it quick with this. What it does, it freezes it, and when something freezes, it condenses, so a lot of times it'll break that rust between the parts, the nut and the bolt. So I use that. See here. But I don't usually have to do it on these types of things, but I gotta find my, let's see, I'm glad I cleaned this place out a little bit. I can get around in here. I do have other wrenches. I should have left my table up. I got a little workbench that I had set up back here, and I want a little bit more room to move around in here since it's going to be spring time pretty soon. 3/8. Wait a minute. Maybe I'll get in there with a socket. I'll have to come straight out. Okay, I'm going to get a set of sockets. Okay, got my. I'll see if I can get something in there that's. This one doesn't have the metric. The one with the metric is in my pickup. I think I'll go get that. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm getting the big guns out here. This is a Stanley. It has metric and inch, 1/4 inch drive, so it should fit right in there. I got my freeze off. No, they're not a sponsor. I don't know if anybody would sponsor me. I'm not in it for the money. 9 millimeter. Broke it loose. Okay, now I'm going to try the one that was giving me a problem. Oh, broke that loose too. I think the CRC, the freeze off, did the job. Of course, I think the socket wrench probably did most of the work. I'm going to put these nuts in with the screws that hold this thing together. Now with everything to one place. I got so much stuff to do this spring and summer, but I'd rather have stuff to do than either not be able to do it because physically or mentally. As long as I can keep doing this stuff and I get a few minutes here and there, hour here and there, then I'll do these videos. How does that come out of there? It's got to be that plunger inside. But there had to be a way to put this together. I can't get a lot of this stuff out of here. I'm just going to have to clean it out by hand. I don't want to break it. I just want to clean it out. I'm going to test this. I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm not going to use water. I'm just going to. There's a little lever here that goes up and down as the water fills it up. This thing isn't working. There we go. I don't know what the hell that's for. Lifts it up. This turns it on. Okay, that does work. Oops. I'll have to keep myself here.
Don't be foolish. I won't tell. You'll have to. I promise. Yeah, I will tell. You will? What a shame.
Always unplug if you got loose wires. Some of this crap out of here. Piece of crap that came out of there. I wish I'd get that apart. Trying to get this top off, but I don't think it's supposed to come off. Sure, this is some great video. Should just put some vinegar in there. Oh, that's a safety in case the power goes out. At least I got another one as an example in case I wreck this one. Simple, really simple. See, this thing here, when the water fills up, it turns it on. But if electricity is off, this one, this comes up too at the same time, and it tells the thing to turn on, and it must run off a battery actually. Yeah, it must be, because these tie into something that doesn't look like really high power to me. I wish I'd get that part. I think I'll put those nuts back in. I don't want to forget them. And it'll be a simple little task. That's the one less thing I have to think about. Forgotten to have done. Getting it started is kind of a pain. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I wish somebody would tell me. I thought I had a little bit better control. Tighten that down. The other side. Yeah, with a socket. And don't go overly tight. I usually go to the point where it just breaks loose again, but I try not to. You know, just one more, and bang, it's done. Okay, I got this. I got to clean out. I got to clean this out. Everything's working. What I should do is soak it in some vinegar. But it's a fairly simple machine here. Where's my I'm somewhat organized. And you can adjust this. No, you can't really. They don't want you messing with it. You want to make sure your condensation pumps work, because if you go away and you got your furnace drain into it, and I don't have to submerge this whole thing. So my next little feat is to go get some vinegar, figure out how much I need. Pour it into my bucket. Hey, I've got my little pan here. It's a whipped cream topping little container. I'm going to fill it up to this mark right here in the house with vinegar. Come back out, and then I'll probably submerge this into that. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm back out in the shed, and I got my little container here with about 2/3 white cleaning vinegar, 1/3 water. So it's a fairly heavy solution. I'm just going to kind of let it soak in here. I might bring out an old toothbrush. It pumps the water out, and then at the end of its cycle, after maybe 5 seconds at the most, it runs, and then it goes off. It kind of makes a sound. So I think what it is just crap in these things. And I'm going to try to get this one cleaned out. I see. This is a little sump down here, and that's inside there. You can't see it. But right inside of here, right in here, that the pump turns, and that pumps in this little part right here, and that comes up through here and out into the drain. I'm just hoping that there's not junk down in that sump. You can't take that sump off. But it looks like it's working good now. And I'm going to let it soak here. Got about another half hour or so. I'll have to go. Got eye appointments tonight. Yearly eye checkup. Let's see what time it is here. I might want to, yeah. I might do another thing here. I want to work on this red guitar a little bit. I better not leave that there. Sure as Toby's got a butt. That would not go over good. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. I'll get my neck support, the one I made here. I don't know. I think I have a video on it. I don't know. I think before I do that, let me show you my guitar. It's been in the background here. But I bought this. It's a Les Paul copy. And look at that. I mean, man, it's a beautiful guitar, but it's a knockoff. It's a Mono Price Pro Audio Series. So I think after I get done the red one, I'm going to work on this. I have a problem with in these pots. There's something in one of them. The pickups don't select right or something. I'm going to just show what I've got left on the red guitar. I have with this, the red guitar, I'm putting it came originally one humbucker, and I dug all this out. And so what I have to do is get my pickups, put this on here, figure out where the other pickups are going to go. And I want to get it so they're kind of independent of each other. And so it'll be humbucker here, and then that lipstick single coil here. Figure out how I want to cut this out. And I might go online and just see the best way to cut this. I got a Dremel, but I don't want a nice clean cut like the original is here. And I'm sure that's stamped out or something. But I've got to put that in. Then I've got to put the screw holes. But that one I want to I'm waiting for the warmer weather to come. Because I'll be able to spend a little more time out here, I hope. I don't know, it depends on how our remodeling and all that stuff goes. We're doing the last room in our house, and I'm not doing it. I'll probably help the guy. But so that's with this one. And I'm going to attempt that when I don't know. I want to get a couple other little things out of the way first. Okay, so I'm going to put down, I'm going to test this other one. Yeah.
Well, the testing of the Gold Top guitar went smashingly well. It will be in an upcoming video. So until the next video, hang in there,